Hi viewers, welcome to Smart Crypto Institute. Here we help young traders gain mastery knowledge in crypto and forex market at large. Today we are going to look at a specific topic and one of the most important topics out there in crypto market, which is identifying breakout with support and resistance. Last class I was able to establish how to draw a perfect support line, how to point out those areas that are best of interest for taking your support and resistance. So today we are only going to focus on how we can use this support and resistance, which we've drawn as a point of confirmation, as a point of breakout, to place a profitable trade. All right, so stay tuned as we dive in. Now, after that, we'll look out for our mode of identification. All right. Now, let me quickly increase this so that you can get more, can gain more view, right? Good. Okay. Now, method of identification. For resistance, all right, it is best identified when the previous resistance level broke to become support. And then support is best identified when the previous level of support broken to become what? Resistance. This might seem logical, but don't worry. I'll break it down for us. Now look at illustration once more. Let me increase this. Okay, now you can see my illustration as usual. Like we said, for resistance, you know our resistance is the one that is above from the previous class, as we was able to establish that. And then support is the one below, right? Now, and for us to identify our resistance breakout is to take the previous level of the resistance broken to become support. Now, you know this is the resistance. Once the market is coming from this part, when it breaks this resistance that is going up, automatically this resistance has turned to support because it's now going up. It's assumed that it's now below, all right? But if it is for support, when the market is coming from up, down, and break the support line, you notice that it's going to go down, which makes this support turn to resistance. All right, so that is just the simple illustration of that logic. So having said that, the next thing we're going to look at is market trends. Yeah, because this contributes to identify identify possible breakout with our support and resistance. So, and you can't do it without all these parameters, and that's why I'm taking time to explain it to us to gain mastery before we dive into the practical aspect of the analysis. All right. Now, when you talk about market trends simply means the movement of the market, the movement of the market using that candlesticks. Okay, now we have uptrend, and then uptrend is when the market is making new higher highs or new higher lows, all right? Or otherwise you can call it rising peak or rising trough. Now look at what I mean. Let me reduce this so you can see. Okay, good. Now from here to here, this is lower low, this is higher high, this is another lower low, this is higher high. All right, as simple as that. This is assumed to be a candlestick. All right, when it's moving up, down, up, down, up, down, and so on and so forth. Then the next one is downtrend. Downtrend is when the market is making new higher lows or falling peak and new lower lows or falling trough. All right. Now look at this illustration here. From here, it made from up down here, made a lower high, okay, and lower low. Then it came down to lower low, then to lower high again, and it's going like that continuously. All right. So that is what downtrend is all about. Now let's proceed. This is where the work lies. Okay. How to use the possible breakout as entry point in the market. You need to find out this breakout and use them as your entry point when you want to place a trade for a particular coin or asset you want to trade on. You use this as a possible entry for a profitable trade. Yes, profitable trade, and it's very possible. All right, now let's look at it. Okay, now let's go to the practical aspect of it. Open your trading interface where you analyze. I use Binance. Okay, now this is my Binance interface. I will quickly allow it to be blank because I want to illustrate those things we have talked about. The first one I want to illustrate is the market trend. Okay, the uptrend. Now let's see something like this. This is up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All right. So let's assume this is although the drawing is rough, but I believe you get the message. Now from here, it made a move to this place. It came down, it made a new higher high, higher low, a new higher high, higher low, a new higher high, higher low, and so on and so forth. So that is what we mean by the uptrend. Okay, for downtrend, let's look at something like this here, 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 here. All right. At this point, the market is making lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower highs. All right. So that is what it's that's just the simple term of this downtrend and uptrend. All right. Now I want to open the candle stick chart so that we can look out for these possible trends like the uptrend and the downtrend in a real market analysis. So let's flow together. Let me quickly remove this, remove this, remove this, remove this. All right. Now let me open this chart. Good. You can see clearly this is Bitcoin BUSD. All right. Now let's point out our uptrend here. This is you can see there's a move here to here, another move, good, another move, another move, another move, another move. Good. All right. Can stop here because good. Now this is, let me change the color so that we can easily see it. Okay, which color will be all right now? Okay, this is let's use this white. All right, hope you can see it very clear. Now this is uptrend. Okay, you can see it is making a new higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. All right. Now, after gotten this, the next step is to know if the possible breakout. All right. Let's go back to what we have here. He said Once it breaks the support or resistance, you can possibly take an entry trade. Allow the breakout to come back and retest on the support or resistance line. Okay, now this is just the procedure of what we are going to do. Look, number one said, once it breaks the support or resistance, you can take a possible entry. Now, let's go back to our chart. This is our trend. In this trend, we assume that the market is in uptrend. Why? Because it's moving and it's making a higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high, and so on and so forth. So is established that this particular asset is at this moment is in uptrend. So whatever we are doing, we should be conscious of that. So we are looking for a way, in the sense that when we draw our support, it turns to resistance, and when we draw our resistance, it turns to support. So we can take a possible entry from that. Now, look at what we do. Get your 2, which is a rectangle, and then take, let's take for here as our resistance. Good. This is a good and perfect resistance line. All right. Now look at what the principle said. Once it breaks, okay. Once it breaks, let me give us this illustration again. Once it breaks the previous resistance, that resistance becomes support. Look at it. From here, it broke this resistance, okay, and it went up, came down. Then this resistance became support because it's now below. You can see the candle as it moved from this point. So what it means that you can gain your possible entry once it breaks and it has formed already. The resistance has turned to support. So you can enter the market from this point and then exit from any point from here, because you know the market is in uptrend and is making a new higher high, a new higher lows. All right. I hope that's clear. I hope that's clear. Now, let me go again. You can see a possible breakout here. And the resistance have turned to support. Then is a good possible entry for your trade. Let's take, for instance, we want to trade this coin. Since it's at this point, I'll just get my selling or my buying. Okay, I'm just going to take my long position. All right, now let's look at this. Good. I can just decide to enter from this point. All right, okay, I can set. Good. I can set my take profit anywhere of my choice. So you can just choose your take profit depending on what you're working on or your grid, as the case may be. All right. So I can just take it from here. This is 1.8% of my 1.8% of my assets. So it's fine. With 10x is a good profit to go for this particular trade. So you can see how clear it is by the use of this trend and the support as a breakout confirmation for placing order or for taking proper entry. And with this, you make a massive profit. I mean massive. All right, because you have any challenge to look out for in this situation. So let's look for a case where the market is moving in downtrend. Okay, now when the market is moving in a downtrend, let me quickly remove this. Good. Let's see. Markets again. Downtrend here. Okay. Let's point it out from here to here to here to here. Okay, I think that's all before it went back again. No. I think that's all for here. Let's leave it here. Okay, so this is downtrend. You can see it makes the new lower lows, lower high, lower lows, lower high, lower lows. Now, if you want to draw out a possible entry here, I will just place my support. All right, remember support is down, so support has to come in here. Just place my support there. Can get it from this place. Okay, good. This is my support. All right, now look at what happened here. It came from up, which is our resistance. This from here, let's assume, let me just draw this. Let's assume this is a resistance. This is a resistance. It came from this resistance down to this place. It got rejected. It came. I tried to break it from here. It got rejected. It went again, tested. It got rejected. It went again, and so on and so forth. Now, the rule is, for it, assuming this downtrend continues and breaks this our support, this support will automatically turn to resistance. It's automatically turn to resistance, and that will make this market to push down. Now let's extend it and see what happens. Let's extend this. Okay. Can see has not even broken this support. So at this point, we can't say anything. But the rule is this: just look out for where it has broken, assuming it breaks from here, okay, down. Okay, so it's a good and possible entry for this particular trade. So you can pick out your short position. All right, because at this moment we are selling. You can pick out your short position. This is 2% already, so you can just take it according to your risk management. Okay, although that will be a topic for another day. Okay, so that is how you use your support and resistance as a possible entry point. Okay, so one other thing I would like to show us is confirmation. All right. Let's go back to where we'll have uptrend. Good. Let's draw again. Okay. Our resistance is our resistance. Good. Now look out for this. This is bonus point right now. Now, when the market is making this uptrend and it breaks the resistance, I advise you to allow the movement to come back and retest on that resistance before taking your entry with a buying candlestick. All right, what do I mean? From this place the market broke. Okay, you can see it. Some person might just enter immediately, and that would be very risky to take it or allow the candlestick to move down and retest to the resistance line before you take your entry. Look at what happened here. It moves from this place. Let me get my. It moves from here to here. It came down and retested it before taking your trade. Also, when it happens to support, you use the same thing. Just allow it as it breaks the support, allow it to come back to retest. Let me just something. Let's assume this is our support. Allow it to break, come back, and then before you take your possible entry. And so that is how we come to the end of today's class. I hope you enjoyed the class. If so, let me know in the comment section below. All right. And don't forget to hit the subscription button, like, and also share to your friends to be part of this masterclass. Thank you.